Good morning, everyone. It's Karen, and welcome to Live Wednesday. It's our monthly live chat. I'm only doing 2 live streams a month now here on my YouTube channel, and I am here for our first one for our first chat in January. So I'm going to check the comments and see who's all here. I see Dawn is here. Good morning, Dawn. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. And Renee, good morning. So good to see you. And Stephanie, good morning. Good to see you too. Oh, and Linda's here. Good morning. Good morning. So just so you guys know, before I get started, I have another sinus infection. So I'm kind of I'm dealing with a sinus headache right now. So I didn't want to cancel because this is our first one of the year. And I just wanted to make sure that I was here for you guys. I saw Judy's here. Good morning, Judy. Good to see you. I am going to first start with the giveaway. Every month I will give away a pattern. And this month I'm giving away, and I know a lot of you probably already have it, but I'm giving away a copy of Eastwick. This is Eastwick. This was released earlier this month. It's made with 13 mini skeins. And if you were here on the 11th of January, I did a live stream with the dyer, Forbidden Fibers. So if you have not gotten your pattern yet, you can go ahead. I'm going to put it up on the, I'm going to put that up on the screen. You're going to do hashtag January. So if you're interested in winning a copy of Eastwick, hashtag January is the code to enter to win. So I am, like I said, dealing with the sinus infection. I need to contact my doctor after this live stream because I'm going to have to start antibiotics. And because I'm here and he's on the other side of the state, he always tells me just start them because I've been dealing with sinus infections all my life. So he knows that I know when to start the antibiotic, but I have to let him know, see if there's anything else. So if I'm a little scattered, you know why. I'm hoping that by this afternoon, for those of you who are on the crochet crew, planning to join our live chat, I will be in much better spirits. I might even take a nap this morning, so we'll see. Anyway, so it's been a busy month for me. Most of you guys know who are here. I'm working on a new project, a new book that's coming. And so I've been working on the first project, and unfortunately, I'm not showing it to the public, so I can't show you what it is yet. I'm not telling anybody what the book's topic is yet, so stay tuned. But I'm working on it. I'm almost done with the first project. It's going to be a book of 5 items. So you'll be seeing those as time progresses. But I did want to show you, I did mention to you guys in the past that I have been, when I'm watching football, I cannot do anything but knit socks because I always get tight and I get anxious when I'm watching football. So I was watching one of the playoff games this weekend, and I think I showed people in the crochet crew. This is the first sock. This is Uneek from Earth Yarns, URTH Yarns, and it's Uneek, UNEEK. And so this is the first sock. And what's really cool about this yarn is that both socks are going to be different. So here's the second sock. So they're going to be an unmatched pair, but they stripe pretty much the same. So I am, kind of in that same mode. So, but they're going to be different colors. The end of this sock will be it looks like, based on what I know about the pattern, it'll probably be this pale blue towards the end of the sock. So very excited, very, very excited to get another pair of socks done this year. I showed you guys last time. No, I didn't show you guys last time. I finished a pair of socks, already worn them again. So I finished one pair of socks that I started last summer when I was dealing with all the things with my daughter. So, excuse me, guys, I need a sip of my coffee. Oh, I got a frog in my throat. I finished a pair of socks and I forgot that I should not have worn them until I showed them to you guys, and I forgot. So next month I will show you what's going on there. Let's see, I just saw a bunch of things come in. Linda says naps are great for rid of sinus pain. Yeah, I took some Tylenol. I'm not great with ibuprofen, so I usually take Tylenol and it usually helps, but it hasn't kicked in yet. So I'm hoping soon. I love wild socks. I do too. I am trying to update my sock drawer a little bit. I mean, I have regular socks that I buy, especially for when I go for a walk or to the gym or other stuff. But when I'm at home, I love my hand knit socks and my hand crocheted socks. So yeah, I'm trying to refresh so I have more socks to go. And the fact that I am going to be teaching my sock classes live I'm going to be teaching my sock class live in April. Actually, I'm teaching both of my sock classes, cuff down and toe up, in April at Interweave Yarn Fest in Loveland, Colorado. And then I'm teaching the cuff down again in June on the west side of the state at the Monroe Fairgrounds here in Washington at the Fiber Fusion Northwest. So actually, that's one of the things I want to do before I do that. I just saw Pamela popped in. Good morning from Ohio. You're getting snow. We're supposed to get snow this weekend, so that should be interesting. We had a little bit of snow last weekend, but we're supposed to get Saturday. We're supposed to get it again. It's weird though. Here, it's like we got snow for like 2 hours, I think, on Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember which day. And then the sun came out and melted it all. So it's interesting. But I'm glad you're here, Pamela. But I wanted to tell you guys that I spent a little time this morning because I finally got the go-ahead. If you go to my website, in fact, I'm going to share that screen with you here really quick. Hang on. Okay. This is what I want to share. There we go. This is, oops, I got to put it back on the screen. This is, I'm going to make it full screen too here. This is my calendar on my website. If you go to KarenWhooley.com/workshops, or if you go to the bar up here, it's calendar. This is showing you all the classes I'm teaching right now at Fiber Fusion, or not Fiber Fusion, Interweave Yarn Fest in April. It's in Loveland, Colorado. Classes are registrations open, and I noticed that some of my classes are starting to fill. So I'm teaching 6 classes. Cuff down is an all-day class. That's why it's so expensive. Toe up. So basically, when you take my sock classes, the cuff down is the main class, and toe up is a 3-hour class that takes what you learned in the first class and uses it for the toe up. So there's just a few changes that toe up does. Laying the groundwork, foundation stitches. These are, if you know the foundation, single, double, triple, all that, half double. But if you look at my photo here, you'll see I have some special ones. I have eyelets and V-stitches and granny stitches and all sorts of stuff that you can do for foundations, for projects that start with special stitches. And I'll also talk about how to combine different things so that you don't always have to start with a chain. So if you're interested in that class and you're going to be going to Fiber Fest or Yarn Fest, that's a great class to take. And then I'm also teaching my Dragon Scales bracelet, which is a beading class, which is really a lot of fun. And then my Color Work Made Easy class. And if you go to next events, I'm also teaching my Radical Reversals. Oh, and I've got the date wrong on the Tunisian Entrelac. That's also on the 15th, April 15th. And that is the one and only Tunisian class that I'm teaching at Fiber Fusion, or Yarn Fest. Goodness gracious me. I can't talk today. But those are the 6 classes that I'm teaching at Fiber Fest or Yarn Fest. Fiber Fusion is, we call that Fiber Fest around here. So I apologize. But this is Fiber Fusion. I will be teaching in June, and I can't tell you which. I can tell you that I'm teaching the sock class. I can't really tell you the other class I'm teaching, only because I haven't gotten the contract yet. But since I mentioned the sock class, I will let you guys know I am teaching the sock class again. So that is, let me take that off the screen. There we go. So there you go. So I really hope that you guys, those of you who might be local or want to take a little trip, it's April 12th through the 15th. I am teaching classes all day long, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th. So even if you can only come for a day, you can always take one of my classes or take a day of my classes if you're looking for a good trip. Like I said, the classes are starting to fill. And if you go into, I should probably put this back on the screen here really fast. Do it this way. If you go into one of my classes here, click on like cuff down socks, you're going to go here, click on that button that says interweave, and then you can register for the class. So this is the interweave page. I'll go ahead and put the link in chat too, so that you guys can take a look. I forgot to do that. I forgot to make a thing there for that. So absolutely would love to see some of you there if you're planning to attend. And if a bunch of you are attending, if there's anybody who's attending this part of the Crochet Crew, I'm going to definitely do a Crochet Crew meetup. But if even if you're not a part of the Crochet Crew, I'm planning to do meetup with people who come to my lives or just want to hang out and crochet. So make sure you check out the events. Let's see. Pamela says 6 inches of snow, a little more. Now it's raining. Well, the rain should wash some of that away, I hope for you. And Linda had snow. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to start getting snow. This is the time of year we usually get snow. We had an early storm in late November, early December, but I have a feeling we're going to get some more. These classes look like fun. Yes, I'm excited. If you teach, would you be? I have no idea. I have to pitch classes and then they choose, Stephanie. So I haven't heard back from them yet. They said I should know by the end of this month, which is next week. So, but sometimes it does take a little longer than what they expect. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is the link to Yarn Fest. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. Pamela said, I wish I could attend. Just so everybody knows, I have pitched to Dallas Fort Worth Fiber Fest. I'm hoping to hear. I also pitched to Interweave Yarn Fest in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. If that's closer to anybody, I'm hoping to hear about that pretty soon too. Don't know that I'll be teaching at either one of those yet, but those are just some things to think about. Just keep watching. I'll let you guys know for sure when I'm teaching at different places. So other than that, I really don't have a whole lot to chat about this week because I am working on my book. I'm hoping once I get past this project, for those of you who are not part of my yarn or part of my Crochet Crew, I can tell you this much, is that I got almost halfway through part of the project and found out I did some decreasing wrong, so I had to start all over again. And that took some time. So I was supposed to have a second project on the side that I could show you other than my socks. And I just haven't been able to start that until I get through this particular pattern. Then I should have some leeway when I start the other projects. So Pamela, what part of of Ohio are you in? Are you in the like the west, east, south? I'm just curious to see because you might have festivals. Because I know there have been festivals in Ohio. Cincinnati. Oh, Bengals. Cincinnati. Okay, so there was one not far. I can't remember now. I might have to look that up and I'll post it in the comments after if I find it. Just so to see if there's still any. There's one place. I wonder if she still does it. Hang on one second. I'm checking. There's a website called Knitters Review, and you can search for Ohio. That doesn't necessarily. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put this link up though. India. I'm going to put this up, this link up in the chat for you guys. This is something you guys might like to know about. I'm going to put it up on the screen once it posts too. Here we go. There's a link to a site that she's really good. It's Clara Parks. She's a knitting person, but she keeps up with all of the festivals and upcoming events. I put highlight. It's got Highlight Ohio on there, but it gives you, even with that, it gives you the list of everything. So there might be others that are closer that you might be interested in checking out as well. So yeah, Worcester, that might be the one I'm thinking of. Dawn, do you remember what the name of it was? I can't remember. And Pamela, Cincinnati would be a great city to have one. I don't know why they don't have one on a regular basis. I do know that I'm almost positive the Crochet Guild of America was doing, when they were doing events, I'm pretty sure they had one in Cincinnati. But for those of you who don't know, the Crochet Guild of America has decided not to put on any events for right now. They're going through some growing pains and changing pains. So you won't be seeing any chain link conferences for a while. I don't know all the details anymore. But that is something, if you were waiting to hear about an event for Crochet Guild of America, because what they were doing was they were going like northeast, south, like Texas, south, and, you know, states from, what they did was they divided the country into 3 sections and then in half. So it was like they would start in the north, or the northeast. I'm going to use my left hand since it's easier. Northeast, and then middle south, and then northwest. And then when they come back, they would do southeast, midwest, or middle, north kind of area, and then southwest. And they were, this year it was supposed to be, last I heard, it was supposed to be in New Hampshire, but it got canceled. And I don't know for the foreseeable future if CGOA is going to even be viable at this point. So they're going all online for right now. So if you're interested in CGOA, you might check it out. But like I said, there's big changes coming with that. So anyway, oh, and look, there, Dawn's got another one, Yellow Springs in the fall. So there you go. There's a bunch of shows coming up. Anyway, so I wanted to let you know about that, the shows that I'm going to be doing. I am also working on some classes that are going to be buy once, and then you can watch and rewatch on my website forever. So that, I don't know how many of you are on my newsletter, but if you are not on my newsletter, Let me put up this link here. Subscribe to my newsletter. This is the QR code. Just you scan that with your camera, and you'll be able to subscribe to my newsletter. But I last newsletter, I had a survey that asked you guys what kind of classes, and more than 50% of you want static classes that you can buy once and then watch and rewatch, kind of like the Craftsy model or the Udemy website. I can never say it. Thinkific, Teachable, all that kind of stuff. So I am working on that. I was hoping for June. It's looking like it might be July, just based on what's going on in my life right then. I forgot that June is my grandson's first birthday, so there's going to be a lot going on. So it might be July that I launch it, but the first class. So be watching for that as well. I just saw a comment came in. I am not going to be doing more classes on Craftsy right now. Craftsy is their whole model as far as the teacher's end has changed a lot. And there is a chance I might be doing some other things with them. In fact, I'm in talks with them right now about a couple things. So I will announce when I know more. But for right now, it's looking like no. I'm probably going to be doing more classes on my own website rather than with Craftsy. Okay. Anyway, so that's it for classes. I really don't have a whole lot I can share this month because I'm just been, well, now it's like my brain is not working either. Crochet Crew, for those of you who don't forget, today at 1 p.m. Pacific, we have our first live stream or live chat where everybody can be on camera. So make sure you're there for that. If you haven't heard of the Crochet Crew, go to my website. I'm going to put that back up. Oh, I don't have it on my screen right now. Oh, that's what I did. Never mind. Let me go back to my website here and put it on screen. Okay. I'm going to go back to this. And if you go to the Crochet Crew, you can learn all about the Crochet Crew and join us. Right now, we're in the middle of our first crochet along. Our crochet along is this one is only for the members of the Crochet Crew. I'll be doing at least one more this year that will be open to the public, but the one we're doing right now is finishing any works in progress. And with this, it's a quarter long. So excuse me, if you join, oh man, guys, if you join anytime between now and March 31st, you can get in on the crochet along and be entered to win prizes and things like that. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And there's a couple people who actually came in late. So I just want to let you know I am giving away a pattern. It is Eastwick. Eastwick is my January pattern. I just released it earlier this month. It's made with 13 mini skeins, but you don't have to use mini skeins. If you want to do it all in one color or gradient or whatever, you can do that. And to enter to win, let me put it up on the screen. You're going to type in the chat, excuse me, type into the chat, oops, what'd I do? There we go. Hashtag January, sorry, hashtag January. So if you're interested in winning that free pattern, go ahead and enter now. I know a lot of people here have already gotten it, things like that, because Crochet Crew, part of the Crochet Crew is that every brand new pattern I release, they get for free. So I know a lot of people here are on the Crochet Crew and they have gotten their pattern already. So if you haven't entered to win, go ahead and enter to win. I'm going to take that off the screen. I just saw Jet One In is here. Good morning. And I saw a couple questions. Let's see. I bought your bag making class. Oh, yay. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're enjoying Craftsy. I mean, they've done some great things with it. It's just on the teacher's end, it's not so great sometimes. I mean, it's not that they're bad. It's just totally different, and it doesn't necessarily fit my model of doing things. So, but I am doing some other stuff with them. So stay tuned. Oops. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What do we have to download to make the call? You are going to need Google Meet, Judy. I have all the information in the Facebook group. So just go to the event on the Facebook group and it will tell you what to do. Okay. You can get one of each if you would like, Linda. For those of you who don't know what Linda's talking about, that is the my Whooleygan rewards is going away. And if you have points in my system, you have up until March 31st to use them and get your discounts. So if you have a login into my website, you need to log in and then go to your account and look for, on the left-hand side, you look for Whooleygan rewards, and it'll tell you how many points you have and if you're eligible for discount coupons. So make sure you check that out. Okay, I see a lot of people saying that they like my pattern. Cool. So what else is going on? I don't have any other things to talk about. So I'm gonna just since we're just hitting about a half an hour now. So I'm gonna open it up to any questions. Just for the Crochet Crew people, please don't ask questions on these live things. If I offer some information for people to know what's going on in the Crochet Crew, that's one thing. But anything about the Crochet Crew needs to be asked in the Crochet Facebook group. So, because this is open to the public. So anyway, guys, questions for me. Anybody want to share anything? What's going on? What you're working on? I wish I could show you what I'm working on, but I can't. So, and I have 2 other projects that are going to be going to, they're super secret projects that I just got the photography back. So they're actually going to a shop on the west side of the state, not my usual shop. It's a different shop that I'm working with right now. And that is going to, I cannot talk about those until they're getting ready to release. So unfortunately, that's the nature of what I do, is that when I'm under contract and I can't share anything. So yeah. But there was something else I was just thought of while I was saying that, and now I lost it. Crochet Crew. Crochet Crew, just for those of you who are not a part of the Crochet Crew, it is always open for new members, so you can join it anytime. But it wasn't, I thought it was about the Crochet Crew, but it's not. Maybe not. Other than that, I don't have anything else. So anybody have anything they want to chat about? I have a newsletter coming pretty soon. I'll be releasing a new pattern in February. February 14th will be my next new pattern, so be watching for that. Oh, I know what it was that I totally spaced out on. I might have mentioned this earlier, but on February 8th, which is my next live stream here on YouTube, I will be doing an interview with Nancy, who is the dyer behind Trilogy Yarns. I don't know if any of you have used her yarns before. She's local to me, actually. She's here in Washington State, and she lives like 5 minutes from my daughter. So she lives like 5 minutes from my daughter, so she's really close now. If you have my pattern Whimsy, that's her yarn. And so she's going to come on just like we did back in on the 11th of January when I talked to Leanne of Forbidden Fiber. Same kind of thing, only it's going to be with Nancy this month. I'm still working on getting someone for March, but I just wanted to let you know what's going on. So that's coming up, the next live stream. That's February 8th. My pattern's being released on the 14th. And then I just saw a couple things. Can't wait. I'm not sure what Pamela was saying she couldn't wait for. Linda, I'm glad you love the crew. We're small but mighty right now, and we're going to be growing. So I'm really excited. Dawn's making her first corner-to-corner graph can. Ooh, what's the picture of, Dawn? I'd love to know what that's working. A picture of, hang on a second. Pamela's asking if it is Facebook group. Yes, right now, what it is, Pamela, if you're asking about the Crochet Crew, if you go to my website, I'm going to put it back on the, I'm going to put the link back in the chat here. It's easier if I just copy and paste it. This is the link to the Crochet Crew. I just put it in chat. When you join, the main part of it is all done in Facebook for right now. There's a portion that is on my website. We do a monthly live stream on Google Meet, so that kind of thing. But I'm hoping after I get the projects done at the end of April for my book, I am working on getting a standalone platform for the Crochet Crew, so that we're not using Facebook and I'm not at their mercy. I just did a class with a woman who was awesome, and she's had a Facebook group forever, and she got hacked and they shut her down, and now she can't access anything. And I don't want that to happen to the Crochet Crew. So I found a platform. I just need the time to set it up. I just can't until I get these projects for my book done. But yes, right now, currently, it is a Facebook group. I do send occasional emails. If you are part of the Crochet Crew, you also get free patterns. All of the crochet alongs are free. You get other discounts. But if you go to that page, I'm going to put that page back up on here. It gives you all the information. So yeah. So Renee is asking a picture of Whimsy. I can do that. Hang on one second. Let me pull it up. My headache's not going away, guys. Sorry. Why is this taking so long? My website's being weird today too, so I apologize. Oh, something happened and all of my colors are wrong on my shopping cart. That's interesting. Hang on one second. Whimsy. Here's Whimsy. Okay. Now share that tab. That is Whimsy. That is her pattern. That's my pattern with her yarn. I just finished one of my super secret projects that I can't share. Is done in her yarn as well. But that's Whimsy. So if you have that pattern, that's her yarns. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, Pamela. I can't wait for what you're going to be doing with Craftsy. I'll let you know. I will let you know. Oh, Dawn, Baby Yoda. Oh, so excited. So excited. I definitely want to see a picture of that. So, you know that I'm a Star Wars fan. Everybody knows that. So, yeah, I'd love to see that one. And Renee liked the shawl. Yeah, it is a pretty shawl. It's a fun shawl too. So, I'm hoping she has, Nancy has that sample. So I'm hoping she'll have it when we go on live. I might have to mention that to her. Oh, you know what I want to ask you now that I'm thinking about it? I don't know if you guys noticed, my screen is a little different. My setup here is a little different. I got a standing desk with my Christmas and birthday money. We finally set it up this weekend. Sorry, guys. And I rearranged all the stuff behind me and my book covers and some pictures and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know if you got, I got to go this direction. This little guy right here, that little dog, I'm going to grab him. There he is. I thought I'd share this with you guys. He's been up there all along. You just couldn't see him because I had so many pictures up there. This is a little crocheted loop stitch puppy that my grandmother, who taught me to crochet, made. And I believe she made this before I was born, because this is definitely 1960s acrylic. You can tell just by the feel of it. So the cool thing about this little puppy is that I have her handwritten in Italian pattern for this little dog. She made this one. I think this was her prototype. And then she made my sister and I each one for our beds. And the ones for our beds were probably about this much taller than this little guy. And mine was pink. My sister's was purple, because at the time those were our favorite colors. And they were kind of our little something for my Nonna. My mom has mine somewhere. I have yet to figure out where it is. I have a feeling that once the time comes where my sister and I are going to have to go through everything, I'll find it. But right now I have no idea where he is, my pink one. But somehow this one ended up in my hands along with the written pattern. So I'm curious, do you guys like stuffed animals of any sort? Is this something that you would like to see me create the pattern for and release? Let me know, because this is not usually in my wheelhouse, but because it's something my grandmother made and she created herself, I would really like to get it out into the world. So let me know if you would like to see that. Of course, this little puppy, most of you guys have seen this, but here's my Nonna and my Nonno on their 60th wedding anniversary, which was 1 week before my wedding. So that's my Nonna. So I have the little puppy next to her. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Oh, hello, Liz. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Yes, you can still see St. Gemma. I'm going to be rearranging that, though, because that is very messy right now. I've got so much stuff up there. I need to organize that. So cute, Pamela. Thank you. You love making stuffed animals, and oh, cool. Okay, so I may write that up. It won't be anytime in the very near future, but it might be something that you'll see released in 2024. So I'm a big kid when it comes to stuffed animals. Greetings. Good morning, Liz. And the puppy would keep him company. That's cute. Yes. Okay, so I can do that too. That'll go on my list for after my book to work on. Other than that, anybody have any questions before I go? I'm going to go ahead. Oh, before I do that, hang on. Let me switch this here really quick. A couple people jumped in. Just so you guys know, I am giving away a copy of Eastwick. This is Eastwick. It was the pattern I released on January 10th. And I'm giving away a free copy if you haven't gotten one. If you would like to enter to win, you're going to type in #January. So I'm going to leave that up for a second. I just noticed Dawn said yes, so she's interested. You guys are okay. So I'm definitely going to do this. That puppy. I have had it on my list for years, and the puppy's been sitting on my shelves for years. Because my grandmother died in '92, and I got this little guy shortly thereafter. So, yeah. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. I'm going to put that back up on the screen. I'm going to give you a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see who our winner is. Charlene. Charlene is our winner. So let me put me down here. Congratulations, Charlene. So I will put that in your account when I get off this live stream, just so you know, it'll be there. You'll get a newsletter notification. Let me take that off the screen and put myself back up. So congratulations. Okay, I really think I better sign off because I am feeling like I need to go take a nap and try to feel better for our call at 1 p.m. So for the Crochet Crew. So I'm going to sign off. If you guys don't have any other questions for me, I will see you next month on, on February 22nd. Oh, that's my mom's birthday. I will see you on February 22nd for our next live stream chat. And I will be feeling better by then. I better be anyway. And then but before that, I will see you for sure on the 8th with our interview with Nancy of Trilogy Yarns. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Blessings to everybody and have a wonderful day.